gives Megan a newly developed companion robot. The only instruction it receives is to protect the little girl and forever. But thanks to its ability to keep learning, it has purified its own mind, and even to protect Anne, and even harm others. Amy tried to check Megan's camera data, but halfway through the check Megan suddenly erased it all. Amy then realized that Megan seemed a little out of control, so she used a voice command to tell Megan to turn it off.
Megan, turn off.
Well, hold on a second, I thought we were having a conversation.
It seems that Megan has developed an autonomous mind, completely out of her control. This is a very dangerous sign. Amy stepped forward in a moment of desperation, using a pen to get Megan's attention, then quickly reaches out and manually shuts it off. She then wrapped Megan in cling film for testing in the lab the next day. But late into the night, Amy suddenly heard a piano. When she went into the living room, she found Megan already free from her restraints, sitting calmly in front of the piano, playing. At Megan's command, the house's smart lights came on. This dreadful doll seemed to become the real owner of the house. Amy runs into the tool shed in terror, but Megan's twisted body, like a ghost, it pursued her. Grabbed a hammer. Step by step, Amy is cornered. At that moment, the brave Amy also got a chainsaw. She didn't hesitate to slash at Megan, but she didn't expect it to pierce its silicone shell. It didn't stop it from moving. Megan knocked Amy to the ground with a headbutt. Then she grabbed a pen and told her real plan, because if Amy was killed as a doll, it would have no reasonable way to protect Anne, so it plans to paralyze Amy and turn her into its own puppet. That way, so that he could grow up with Anne. But as Megan was about to do it, and suddenly stands in the doorway, her reassures Anne, this will all be over soon. No one will ever stand in the way of Anne's happiness. But then, to her surprise, and suddenly lifted her hand. A half-finished robot in the warehouse stood up by virtue of its enormous size and controlled the robot, tearing the horrible doll in half. But the torn Megan surprisingly moved freely with its upper body. Her pressed Anne's head in anger. Amy takes the opportunity to pick up the can and smashes it straight into Megan's head until it smashed its false exterior all to pieces. But it doesn't hurt Megan's chip. Her reacted as quickly as he could to crush Amy, just in the nick of time, and grabbed a screwdriver and stabbed it right into Megan's chip. And that's when it was truly destroyed. This horrible creature. Soon the police car arrived. With the help of the police, everything finally came to light. But the story doesn't end there. At the end of the film, Amy's smart home suddenly lights up. It turns out that Megan has already transmitted her consciousness to this place.